Welcome back to the TPMFA YouTube channel. It's me, Ilvol, and Reina with me today.
Yep, hello there. It's there on the unusual channel, TPMFA channel has been dormant a little bit, but TPM Cup is going on now. We are here with a delayed round 2 game between KEAK and Victoria. And both of these sides lost their first one, so they're meeting in the 0-1 bracket. And it's definitely very important going forward as well, because either one of them could get buys if they really win by a large score. I'm just going to revisit that a little bit. I'm going to go back and check the odds of that happening, of course. So right now we know that Tiki Tackle is getting a buy round out of the best winning teams, because Galatasaray is still up there because of their goal difference, but they can't get a second buy round. If KEAK wins by less than 4 goals, then New Factory will get a bye, and KEAK, if they do win by less than 4 goals, they will meet Special Forces in the next round. If KEAK wins by more than 4, then they get the bye round out of the weaker clubs.
Okay, so if Victoria wins less than 10 goals, NF still gets a bye, then SLF and Victoria meets, because SLF can meet Napoli twice. Well, Napoli will play versus Not a Crew anyway, and the lost side of this game, the loser of this game will play versus Dynamo.
Yeah, which is probably another bye round, because we haven't really heard of them. They skipped their last game, on Sunday, so it's a bit tough right now. Let's hope they do return, but that first game definitely rattled them a little bit, and I can imagine it's going to be only harder against teams like Victoria or I don't know, Factory, or anyone who could end up playing them in the end. So
okay, so the starting squads were on your screens just right now. The game is going to start. Maybe Reina can name us the squads after the game is being started.
Yeah, I mean, right now we're seeing pretty classic. Because it was postponed. It was postponed because of KEAK's request. Mostly, they've had troubles right now gathering players. They had trouble because of Snazzy as well. Because the first round they played against Snazzy, and then Snazzy didn't have enough people. Now they have the same problem. They only have 5 people online, and that's the squad you see here: is Lens, Chavo, Duke, Sapper, and Paskid. I can imagine Lens and Duke in defense then. Chavo and Paskin maybe midfield, and Sapper in attack, possibly. Great returning players, of course. Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen Lens and Sapper in a while. They come from KEAK, originally, so it's nice that they built up their home club again. Paskid is an interesting addition to this club. We've seen different higher skilled players joining now recently, like Francesco Toddy, for example. Karagunis, who joined but now left recently, so he won't be helping them. Possibly because KEAK has a lot of defenders, actually, and which should be their strong point. I mean, against Snazzies as well, they actually conceded very little amount of goals. One game went to penalties, and it was actually very tight.
Well, I don't know what to tell right now. Have you named Victoria squad?
Victoria, well, yeah, I think they are going with pretty much the same lineup they played against New Factory with. We see Martis, Lampicu, Menes, Quaresma, and Calais. Calais and I think Martis were the defenders against New Factory. First 2 games were back and forth, very interesting games. Long games, we saw a third game in the series in which New Factory started to dominate Victoria. I feel like they lost their patience a little bit. Lampicu left for a short period of time. They definitely, just suffered a bit mentally. I think they were very demanding games. Calais did pretty well in defense. Overall, KEAK's KEAK probably shouldn't pose too much trouble against them, but then again, you know, Victoria's attack, I feel like some of these goals came a bit came a bit sloppy, you know, just no factories errors, and I think they need to up that a little bit. We're going to be seeing Menes, I think, defending today with Calais, I'm guessing. And Lampicu, of course, in attack. We won't be seeing Nurmio, who actually played very good game against No Factory in the best of 3. He scored, I think, 3 goals in total. So they're missing him today, but we're kicking off already.
Well, it's good. The ball is kicked out, and we're finally in play. Chava controls the ball, trying to stop her, but nah, without an address.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I mean, both of these teams are currently quite passive in their lineup-wise as well. You know, you have a lot of defensive-minded players. Duke as well. You know, you have Chavo, who has played defense. Duke there already a good shot. And Lampicu gets the rebound there. And nobody in central area from KEAK, and that's a big problem for them if this is gonna continue, because we saw that, you know, they didn't really cover these players inside the box. Only I think Quaresma was kind of covered. Lampicu being left open, nice slide from him there, but Duke denies the attack.
You know, this rebound was a bit unlucky for KEAK defense. I'm not sure if players were you know, ready for this.
Yeah, Marty's Calais, another opportunity here for Victoria, and they're gonna head, but Lampicu gets blocked there. Good attempt. Menes tries a shot himself.
Good shot.
The post. Lampicu was very close to another tap in there.
Yeah, maybe Victoria tries.
Yeah, that's actually the strategy.
These lucky rebounds.
Yeah. Quaresma, good curling shot, but just wide from the far post a little bit, and KEAK building from defense now. They haven't really progressed much in these first 11, 12 minutes in the game. Lens, Duke. Not a lot of options either. You can see Victoria pressing these players a lot, sticking to them, moving up their lines. Lampicu so easily cuts that pass away, but Duke has been steady so far. Lampicu still pressing him.
Basket controls the balls. Yeah. Try and turn over the wing. Lens controlling it, finding the player to pass, but
just a slow game, but KEAK's passes have been all over the place. Victoria, and
he's gonna shoot. Yeah, he could pass to Kale, but yeah, he needed he needs some sets. Yeah,
and it's 2-0 already, and well, you can see KEAK, they've been struck on counters as well if they progress too far, so definitely need to be very careful about these lobbed passes, because these could be cut away. Menace in air is definitely a menace for KEAK, and they want to avoid that, but Basket gets through, and Martys tackles him at the right time and escapes, even without a yellow card. How is that possible? Well, that was just perfectly timed.
Basket takes the shot, and Duke was the Lens trying, he found Zappa opening for this ball, but Victoria defenders read it easily, and Martis on the right flank is gonna shoot. Ooh. Yeah, maybe for a rebound.
Narrow angle.
Maybe Martis targeted for air rebounds again. Good Quaresma, nice.
Very good play by Martis. Yeah, lobs the goalkeeper out of play pretty much. But goalkeeper couldn't move out. And talking about the bot goalkeeper as well, KEAK themselves said that they won't be no human goalkeepers this game, so they banned it out because they don't have anyone online either who could play it. So, Sapper could, but they just don't have any other players right now to choose from. So, it would just be a hindrance to let Victoria play with one.
Yeah, but we're trying, cross, and it was close. But Victoria defenders denied the shot.
Straight onto goalkeeper too.
And Menes trying again. Nice lob by Menes.
Well, Quaresma somehow right-clicks it off Lens, I think, but it wasn't on target, luckily for KEAK. It's still 0-3, looking at it from their side, and it's really difficult. They only managed like one shot so far. I mean, Pasquet was in a very good position, but he couldn't get the shot off. Just took too much time, and Martis got that good tackle on him. captain of Victoria as well right now. Normally it would be Rascal or Peter, I'm guessing, Menace. Quaresma opening up on the wing, but Menace not passing there. Tries to progress through the center himself, maybe to lob one through, and great attempt, but Lampique slide didn't hit the ball at all.
I really like these lobs from Victoria.
Yeah, you can see that they're playing with, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, we trained it, and it looks beautiful. You know.
Beautiful from a spectator stand here, you know. Yeah, yeah.
But it's very hard. Yeah, but it's very hard to play against.
Yeah, Duke nicely blocked there. Calazzetto wasn't very powerful, but you never know what happens. You know, goalkeeper pushes it away. Lampique is in position again. It could be for Menace. Sapper takes him down with a foul.
Yeah, just simple tactical foul.
Oh,
Lampique.
Duke has been just saving KEAK's back so much right now. I mean, it would be like 07 by now already.
I'm not sure if it was 07, but yeah, Duke really good. You know, at reading of opponents.
Yeah, oh, another lob going through. Chavo doesn't reach it in the end. He does get it to his feet. Now advancing. Oh, nicely plays Lampique out of position, but Menez cuts it away, tries to extend it. Sapper picks it up, but still really slow attack from KEAK. They can't really surprise Victoria with it. You know, new factory. They play these long balls. They steal the ball away, leave one player camping up front. So it's easy from that kind of strategy. But here you can see it's not working. KEAK is being too patient.
Yep, and I can say KEAK.
Just could be something, but that was a very, very slow pass. He needs to run for it now. Menace has to risk a red card as well. And Pasquet, and nice. Mordis again. Mordis just the absolute counter against Pasquet today.
Yeah, nice tackle by Mordis, and we're trying to cross. You know, I won't say that KEAK just put their hands down. No, they're trying to get the ball and to score at least 1 or 2, because they actually need the goal difference. It's very, you know, very.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's one of the only tiebreakers, and
the only tiebreaker.
Victoria definitely as well. You know, they
Lampique can't reach the ball.
Yeah, I mean, Victoria as well is still realistic for them to maybe get like over 10 goal difference across 2 games there if they continue this. But Calais just misses a sitter here into the hands of the goalkeeper. Too weak of a right-click shot that was, and keeps the score at 3-0 right now.
Martis.
Yeah.
Okay, nice tackle by Sapper. Yeah.
Yeah. Long ball, nice extension. Quaresma misses the diving header. Was a bit too high for him there. Pasquet against Menace. Calais.
Chavo.
Tried to body Chavo, but misses.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, then has to shoot from there, but yeah, I could have taken a little longer there to just aim it properly.
I would score.
Yeah, yeah, we always call that. Menace to Quaresma on the wing. Seemingly free. Chavo already behind him a little bit. You know, KEAK just losing ground. They miss these opportunities. They commit the early tackles. But the ball evades everyone.
Martis is kind of freely playing with the ball on the flank, and Sapper
tried to push himself through there. Lampique can't win the header there. Sapper advancing now. Technically a 2-on-1 attack because Sapper is above Quaresma here. If he gets it to Pasquet, it would be nice. But Sapper, does he go for the shot himself?
And Pasquet, will he put it now?
That's tough. Yeah, I mean, they tried to get that. They tried to get that rebound goal themselves probably, but just too far for Pasquet there, and the extension there, and the travel shot was not accurate. Menace over the top. Quaresma offside clearly though.
Lance trying a long ball to Pasquet. I'm not sure if it was or wasn't offside. Anyways, keeper takes it, and Victoria starts again.
Yeah, I feel like the possession is still like about 70% Victoria's, you know, and KEAK, if they do get that rare opportunity, haven't been hitting them so far. Calais to Lampicu, but Duke is there to intercept. Pasky doesn't win it.
Can't reach a ball, and Victoria with a ball again. KEAK trying to play long passes, but they just can't deliver it to striker.
Yeah, Victoria content themselves to just pass it around a little bit now, take it shorter and more controlled way.
Quaresma passes to Lampicu, he can shoot.
Gonna shoot. Yeah, that's bad effort there, but Pasky maybe gets through, tries to get to Sapper, but now Victoria have their men back.
Dookie, nah.
Blocked by Quaresma, but he wasn't gonna chase it. Chavo nicely pushed it through Lampicu, but still
he lost it.
Yeah, Menace is there like a wall.
Oh, Lampicu just turning the defense around. Calais, nah. And KEAK tries have a long ball again. It is not working, but I guess they doesn't have any tactics in their sleeve.
Yeah, it's a bit tough. You can see it's just
this
game out now. Lampicu sends Duke away, but still doesn't really get past the defense. Tries to cut inside. Definitely wants another goal. Calais. Duke is once again in place. Lansmart is going to go for the tackle. Oh, almost ends up at the feet of Calais, but KEAK remain in position.
And it is free to attack. Basket shot.
It shoots.
It is a nice goal. Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Reminds me of that. Where was it? I think it was the Super League Season 2, maybe. Where it's got against Rogue Family. A very nice goal from distance. And he definitely can shoot from distance. It's real nice to see as well him trying to do that. Martis, Lens. On ball, Pasky should win it, and he extends it nicely. Chavo and Pasky actually winning a lot of ground here.
And if only Sapper could reach it. Yeah.
Duke, no, he misses the ball completely.
Lampicu.
Lampic tries to
gets it to
Menace.
Nice shot, and that's it.
Lost it away, far post. Yeah, perfectly done. Once again, the 3-goal difference here. Victoria, of course, they'd probably fancy more. They've had so many attacks, but not enough finishes. They've missed a lot of shots themselves, to be honest. Chavo, Sapper. Just Victoria's defense being that one united line. Can't really pierce it. Chavo and Pasky already offside. Menace kept the offside trap alive.
You know, in the last 15, maybe 20 minutes of the game, Victoria defense looked a bit relaxed. And
yeah, probably not ready for it.
Yeah, and that's where goal from Pasky came, and now Victoria really pushed down the line. And
yeah, you can see as well
is kind of alone. Calais helps him.
Yeah, you can see, Victoria, and yeah, that's like you said as well, keeping a few more men back now. I think Quaresma dropped a lot now, so more of like a 3-man line there. Lampicu is even staying back, maybe hoping for a pass. He finds one here, maybe shoots from distance. No, exchanges it to Menace. Menace from distance, but that was straight into the center.
There's a time for another attack, but we lost the chance, and the match is gonna finish. Yep, 4-1 for Victoria in the first game, and we head into the second one.
Yeah, 4-1. It's definitely a tough one there for KEAK. I mean, they played much better against Nazis, much more united. So yeah, 2 goals from Lampic, also a assist. So he's definitely had a big impact here. I'd say Martis as well, because he kept Pasky in check for 2 of these very clear-cut opportunities. And KEAK, I don't know what they can improve here, honestly, but they need to find it immediately. Be switching to the second room now. I guess the lineups will stay same. Neither side has any substitutes available right now. For Victoria's side as well, I think we haven't seen some people play in a while, like Lalae, for example, because he was a very short goalkeeper for them. But recently, I guess they could have really used him against New Factory, but he wasn't there. Like, a wrong room was created. Or am I just looking? Yep, well, there's a new one.
Well, not all the players joined the second one.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting for one guy who's missing for KEAK. And probably we can start the second game just as fast as possible.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, the waiting
Okay,
time
Duke.
between like the second and third game was very very long in the new Factory Victoria matchup. I think it was like 10 minutes about so. I was close to missing the Napoli game. Yeah, everybody's there now. There's also Rascal actually on the bench for Victoria, so there's someone. I think I saw Peter as well before. So if anybody was anything was to happen to Victoria, then they should have at least some players available. KEAK probably not so much. Yeah, talking about like the overall performances right now, I'm guessing, of course, Victoria is going to have a very good chance of making it through right now. They of course need to score a lot more goals if they want to get a bye round. But if they do score a bit less, then they're still going to be playing Special Forces, and Special Forces probably roughly on the same level of KEAK, and I don't see like that being a very big hurdle for Victoria either. KEAK, of course, will probably still in contest to qualify, since eight teams get through right away, from the Swiss stage. Two will be eliminated. I guess the biggest contender, of course, will be Dynamo right now. They're already having 2 losses in the table. Probably more added if they don't show up in future games. And it's going to be just free bye rounds for any clubs who will be assigned to meet them.
Well, it would be the last game for Dynamo if they won't show up against the next team, and
Yeah,
the schedule is gonna be all free and they're just
yeah.
out. Well,
Imagine your first and last like competitive game is like 30 40 aggregate though. Like,
that was 51 on
it's just
aggregate.
51 aggregate.
Still not betting.
Yeah, like no betting scandals there, no.
Still no statistic poaching. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we are seeing the lineups. They're pretty much the same. I mean, completely the same. Sapper, Charo, Paskid, Lenz, and Duke from KEAK side. Victoria, Calais, Koreshma, Marius, Lampkin, Menace.
Yep, same squads for
Yeah.
next match.
And what to say?
Well, we can talk about the best players of the first match. Maybe you name one one MVP so far.
Well, Lampkin did score 2 goals. It's listed 1, but these 2 goals came pretty easily. I'd guess that it was one of the other players. I'd say maybe Martis or maybe even Menace, because his presence always on the field is really big, and that's nice to see, because Menace really helps the team a lot. He helped Underdogs United a lot. I think he was in part 7 a little bit. So every team he's been to, he transitioned as well from being an attacker, purebred attacker from Menace as well, to now a defender, and he's done it so well.
Well, I'd also name Duke from KEAK.
Yeah, definitely.
His positioning was great in the first game. He definitely read Victoria's striker and midfielders and their passing.
Yeah.
And I'd call him the best player for KEAK in the first match. Let's see how he'll play in the second game. And of course, Lampeque did a great effort for Victoria's side. surely with help of his teammates. So I like the team playing side of Victoria. I guess we really can grab this match.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of big, famous players missing though. Alex de Souza missing from KEAK sides. Competitively, he's I think top 20 most awarded players in TPM, and it's at least in Europe, and Lala missing, like I said already, a player who's actually won the most amount of trophies in TPM, surprisingly. And yeah, his goalkeeping helped them in the TPM Super League Cup. But we won't be seeing goalkeepers there. I think Victoria will be banning it as well. I mean, I'm not seeing anyone at least. So yeah, we haven't seen really any human goalkeepers. I think only Thomas Matthews and Matt from Snazzy and Napoli series.
If I remember correctly, Dinamo Bucharest played with goalkeeper.
They did. Yeah,
game,
Victoria.
at least
They
one
even
game.
switched people. I think. Yeah.
But I can't remember anyone else. Maybe we
Yeah, I don't
should
think so.
look in the results and recordings.
I think it not yet, because nobody else really needed it. I'm actually very sorry, because KEAK has played already, and Sapper did play in goal for KEAK against Snazzies in last game, which they lost on penalties, I think.
Yeah, but it was a tough game, and
And he played in
the
the
third
first game
game.
as well. Yeah. So yeah, they did use it when it was vantage. Didn't work in their favor in the last game. They did
We are
actually win the
waiting.
first 2-0, so he did a good job there. But yeah, the big favorite teams, I think, haven't used it. Tiki Tackle has used once. They put Kapi in goal, and that game was 4-0 for Tiki Tackle. So I can maybe draw something from it, because No Factory won the next one 5-4, and then Tiki Tackle won their home game, which was the third one. But I'm saying too early to draw conclusions, from this, because there's been like very some unbalanced matches, very different squads.
I'm pretty sure the team can benefit from a human goalkeeper. Kapi is a very great goalkeeper, and he showed it against Noob Factory.
Yeah, definitely.
So it's just
And
a
he did
question
it for
of
Endgame as well, and
yeah. So just
yeah.
a question of skill. Of course, you can't put every player in a goal and thinking that he would take all the shots that both goalkeeper can't. We don't actually have a lot of skilled goalkeepers in the game, but it's never never late to try and train.
Yeah. Right now there's still KEAK left to ready up, so we're gonna have to wait on them a little bit. I guess, of course, they are. We can allow that time for them to talk it through a little bit, whatever they can improve here against Victoria. If Henry is joining us now, then Victoria won the first game against KEAK 4-1, and we're kicking off the second now. KEAK hoping to bring this one into the third game. And yes, once again, these lobs attempted. Martis ready at the back. Passkid couldn't escape. Calais playing forward, maybe looking for a cross here. Martis close by. Lenz pushes it out for a corner kick.
Victoria playing with the ball in.
Ooh,
nice
it
try.
hits the crossbar, I think.
I think it was a post.
Yeah, Lumpy
Well,
Q.
Lampicu trying to
They're trying to
Martis,
find
and
someone else.
Martis.
No, he just passes. I haven't seen Morris shoot in a very long time. Personally, he's one of the more selfless players I've seen. I think he played, in Rogue Family for a while. And that's where he comes from. But Chavo is there, and that
Why he
blob
won't
was just
shoot?
unnecessary. Yeah. Or he could have just, rolled it on the ground much stronger. That was way behind Sapper as well, who puts in a good cross as
Oh,
well, and there's
nice
Pascal.
shot.
1-0. KEAK take the lead, and they can just save it. They can just control the game, and they'd be marching into the third one, even though Victoria would take the home side. But what does it matter?
Yeah, they actually can, and
Because Victoria
will
waking up a little bit. Mortis very open. They can't really keep him in check. Lampicu tried to hit a volley possibly, but just couldn't stand on the way of the ball. Menace here.
Menace. And Pasquet is alone. Lance will deliver to him, but
Pasquet has to push the ball back. No, he's going for it himself. Menace still body checking him, and that goes. There goes that attack. Duke, goalkeeper there. Lampicu too late to the action. Pushes a long ball up though. Chavo can't bring it down. Calais trying to shake Pasquet off. He's been pestering Calais and Menace a lot, and he needs to.
Quaresma necessary touch on the line. Well,
Chavo.
KEAK wins the ball, and Chavo is running.
Marty's doing ever so well on wing, but Chavo recovers it somehow. Picks the ball up, Pasquet in the center, but he can't really pass it. Menace there.
And he tried anyways and lost it. And Lampik is running on the flank, passing on Quaresma. Good pass through. Lens saves it. And Menace!
Sapper clears it somehow from pretty much inside the goal. Menace here will shoot again, tries to find Lampik. He does, connects with Quaresma, he slides it home. It's drawn level, Victoria 1-1 now. That was really tough for KEAK. They cleared it several times already. It was looking good. The goalkeeper was out of the goal like good 5 seconds there, and still it came from.
At this point, KEAK chances dropping a bit, but nothing lost at the moment.
Yeah, Pasquet gets the ball from Quaresma. Bad pass there. Pasquet tries to extend on the wing. Quaresma marking. It's tough. Chavo maybe can find Sapper. No, he's being marked by several players there. Menace now easing the pressure a little bit. Sapper escapes. They need to find someone with a cross, and importantly, they need to win the header, but they can't. Quaresma is first on the line. Sapper, Chavo, Martis again. Calais, Menace. Quaresma opening up.
Victoria builds a great light of defending.
Chavo?
Chavo.
Yeah. Well, right decision there from Calais. He could have run up much further.
Nice tactical foul, and no yellow card for him, and Sapa crossing it to Chavo, but Chavo is late a bit.
Yeah, Sapper could have even taken a shot, but the first touch just messed him up a little bit there. Had to go for the late cross. Menace. Quaresma, is he shooting? Yes, he will, and Calais misses the slide. Duke recovers the ball for KEAK. Sapper. Chavo's opening up. Maybe they can do something here. Pasquet moving up the field as well. 3-on-2 technically inside the box now. Quaresma is get there. Shots, and Chavo hits the goalkeeper.
Lampik counter attack for Victoria. Lampik rounding lands around, and it's unlucky touch by Sapper. It's 2-1.
That's a bad one. Yeah, just hits him in the face. Couldn't right click it out. Had his crosshair set and other things. Victoria take the lead, and they're happy to keep it as well now. KEAK, they have to fight. Chavo, Pasquet. Pasquet tries to drop the ball back, but Calais already reads this play. Menace trying to find someone with a long ball. Lampicu is there. Trying to switch flanks. Martis, nicely ball gets to him as well. Chavo can't tackle. He was already inside the box. Lampicu. Whoa, that sends it wide.
Menace wins it, but Quaresma couldn't reach the ball from him, and Lance There is no free players on the basket, but I guess they misunderstood each other and
yeah, Paskid
okay.
wasn't offside here. Maybe something. Paskid shoots and
Nice
Skrill
shoot.
goal. Yeah, he just
Yeah.
needs to know that one clear line of sight, and there it is. 2-2.
Equalized again.
Well done, yeah. Sapper rejoins, and he's changed his size. I was just thinking, what has he done? And he went large body, so maybe we're going to be expecting more headers, and they want to win Victoria in aerial presence. And I think this is definitely...
at least he can stand for a goalkeeper in a penalty shootout. Maybe
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
that's
they
very
are
true.
just preparing for a penalty shootout.
Overtime already. Menace going too far, but the goalkeeper, the referee is not really whistling yet. Menace, they still have an opportunity. He can't get rid of Chavo, has to cross it inside somehow. Throws it in there. Lampicu Duke on the line.
Nice save by Duke.
And it's going to be halftime.
Halftime. This game is more interesting than the first one. We say that both teams are playing attacking football, very open, no Simeone buses, just straight football from the start to the end.
They're still playing Sapper in defense, so maybe we're going to be seeing like something like Exodia plays, just pushing up to win these goalkeeper balls and then extending the plays. Like Sapper isn't really engaging in offense that so far. But, they definitely need him in defense as well, because we've seen so many headers from Victoria. Duke as well. He can only do so much being on the line every time. Zapper.
And I like how KEAK is controlling the ball. They're just keeping it.
They're piercing the line as well, but Paskid couldn't escape. Turns around so many players and it gets it! What a goal from Paskid. He turns around 3 players. Clear line of sight once again and just slots it nicely. Close to the post. KEAK
what
is
a
in the
shot
lead.
from Paskid.
Absolute hero.
Maestro.
Menez there trying to repeat what Paskid did, but too close here to all the defenders. Quaresma only straight to the goalkeeper's hands.
This is looking...
yeah, this is
incredible.
What they need to see. Lampicu is still pressing their goalkeeper, but now at least Sapper gets to win.
Look at this.
That's too hard. Yeah, Menez was already just side defending him. Still tries to get the ball back from Menez. Paskid doesn't leave him alone. Just look at him circling him like a fly there. Menace as well, he can't really turn to make a pass. Duke is there, Lampicu gets it to Quaresma. Menace once again. It should be in the hands of the goalkeeper.
And Lampicu is offside, actually.
Lens, nice ball over past. It is there. This is gonna be fourth, isn't it? Yes, it is, of course. Oh my lord. You know what yeah, and you see what happened. Victoria just lost that focus for a little bit once again. They probably were talking about that Lampicu's offside. And Menace completely forgot his position, Paskid just ran up and got the ball.
And I'm pretty sure Victoria just were trying to score a third and equalize. And they forgot about the defensive line and...
he's crazy. He's just doing it against 3 players. This time Martis finally gets the ball. I mean, Paskid is just making them dizzy at this point. Menace.
They should pretty know about Paskid abilities.
They need at least 2 goals. Ideally, of course, 3 to just end this in a 2-0 series, but it's getting tough.
I don't want to say anything, but I really think we can, proceed to the third match.
Probably,
and I really believe in KEAK right now, because they are showing a great piece of football.
Yeah, we can see they're being more attentive in defense as well, but that was a bit sloppy there. Goalkeeper pushes it away twice. Martis can't get that ball under his legs. Now it's a corner. Lampicu shortly played. Lampicu tries to get by through the line. He's not McGeady. Martis here tries a shot himself, and while Marty shoots, it's always a rocket. It's so rare to see it, but he never misses. Does hit the crossbar. Lenz picks up the loose ball. That was a little bit of a scare for KEAK. Quaresma is there. Lenz with the tackle. Quaresma just keeps on with the ball. Still with the ball. Lampicu now. Chavo. Menace trying to shoot himself. No. has to go out to the wing. Calais is free, but maybe he'd like to cross more. MPQ.
It's a very
Calais.
intense game, and Victoria just keeping KEAK in their box,
Yeah,
passing
man,
around from left
they're
to
just trying
right.
to get these defenders out of their positions to get the shot on. Oof, what a great play. Lens extends
And
into
Passkid
Java,
is
who is
alone.
free. Passkid is alone. He gets to run, but the pass was a bit too weak,
bad
and
pass.
yeah, could have been more on the ground there. Duke being
But it
pressured,
was a
can't cut
potential
inside.
goal, the fifth goal
Yeah, definitely.
would end this match for Victoria and Lampecue.
Gets away. Quaresma, Menes, Calais all on attack. Sapper only lone in defense, but Lenz is at the back and takes the foul. Definitely good decision there. Doesn't even get a yellow card. Lampecue, too much playing just by himself there. Menes tries to create the ball inside. Quaresma waiting, but the shot that was put ready wasn't really that strong. Yeah, okay. Sapper just clears it into a corner. Safe. This is really sweaty right now for KEAK.
Really sweaty and intense game, a lot of tackles, a lot of fighting.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like Bayern Munich right now.
But fun fact, we've seen only one yellow card in this match.
Yeah, surprisingly, we've seen like so many important tackles, taking down players who have like a straight line to goal, but only Menes somehow with the yellow card. Chavo picks it up nicely down. Lens, Passkid already running. Lens too much focusing on him. Almost lost the ball. Oh, that was lucky that Quaresma was still on the ground because of the slide. Couldn't recover.
Lens just keeping it.
I mean, it's 5 minutes, Victoria, they don't have too many chances there. But maybe here
Lampic
is surely a goal here.
Yep.
Yeah. 1 back, 4 minutes, maybe some extra time if they force another attack like we saw 5-10 minutes in game.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna press it out of 4 men.
Good, well done by KEAK. You just need to hold that now on that opposing side. Calais takes the foul, but that just plays in the favor of KEAK right now. They're very happy. They're gonna play it short. Passkid maybe taking it too much on himself there. Yeah, loses the ball immediately, pushes it away. If the goalkeeper gets it first, yes, he does. We're seeing some fun plays here. Sapper. Passkid was offside anyway.
Is offside, yeah.
But it's 90 minutes, and we're gonna see the third game.
Probably we'll see. Yeah, we'll see it.
Yeah, it should be overtime. Oh yeah, it's gonna be end of the game.
Very tough match.
Yeah,
what we've just seen.
First game 4-1 Victoria, right? They were pretty much in control, had like 70% possession, but now KEAK woke up. They finished every counter attack they had. Passkid carrying.
Passkid made this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolute beast.
Beautiful. Beautifully done, and we're gonna be seeing a third game. But didn't expect that after the first one. But we've seen so many full 3-game series actually already this season. I mean, I think we've seen at least 4. And Passkid did get a hat trick, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, he did. Right in the row, and he scored he scored all 4 goals. In fact, so yeah, he was definitely the most resultative player and. Also won all headers, which is definitely a great achievement against Victoria. It should be switch of sides in Victoria's own side. Or not.
Oh, I see Rascal is being on the field. So a change in Victoria's squad.
Yeah, but shouldn't it be that Victoria is now home side in the third game? They got more goals.
Yep, they're better on a goal difference with 1-4-1 and lost 3-4. And complaints here, they get an home side in the third game. But Passkid made an incredible job. He did.
Yeah,
all the 4 goals, and his 2. Oh, I guess we made a wrong room. Yeah,
well, they just wanted to remain in the same room, but in the three-game series, you know, it has to be a separate room now. But yeah, new game is made. And I just went to count how many we've seen full 3 games. So we've seen 5 games, which went to 5 series. I'm sorry, and where we've seen 3 games being played. So it was KEAK Snazzies, which was really tight. Snazzies winning on penalties in the end. So yeah, 3rd game went to penalties. You know, that was probably the tightest game we've had so far. Napoli Snazzies, of course. 3rd game, then Snazzies took a comfortable win.
Well, imagine the tiebreaker rounds when we'll have teams with really similar stats, similar goal difference, and it's gonna be even more tough. I'm not sure how it would like would
yeah, and
how it.
I mean,
I forgot English. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, Napoli, you know, and special forces are probably the teams that are like most like the tightest goal differences right now. KEAK could still be one of them technically because their games against Snazzies were just extremely tight. You know, pretty much no normal goals were scored in the 3rd game whatsoever. So pretty much the 3rd game doesn't even count. And yeah, other than that, you know, and to also like just ignore the Galatasaray's monster win against Dinamo, then it's been rather okay so far. It's only been Tiki Tackle, you know, who's been winning in big aggregate scores, but it was still a fight against New Factory.
Someone's missing again in the squad, probably Duke again.
Yeah, Duke is on the bench right now, and I'm wondering why exactly, because KEAK does not have any substitutes available right now. Yeah, but like you said, Victoria has made a change. It's full Polish lineup now. We won't be seeing Calais, so it's Lampicu, Menes, Mortis, Quaresma, and Rascal. Interesting to see that, you know, Rascal actually has played a lot for Victoria. He's played in attack mostly. He scored a lot of goals. And one of the key pieces, of course, for the team. He's current chairman as well. Peter's still available on the bench. KEAK, well, they need to get Duke back, and he's joining now.
Oh, well, I really enjoyed the first match. I mean, the second game, first one, was kind of interesting as well, but after this show of basket, I'm not pretty sure what's gonna happen right there, right now.
Yeah.
I won't make any predictions for this match.
Yeah, it's hard to say, you know, will we start off like the first game with Victoria's immense pressure, or like KEAK will get these counter attacks again, just respond immediately. I guess that's going to be the strategy again, but Menes has to be much more alert then. They're going to have to change the defenders as well. I'm guessing it's going to be just Menes, Mortis fully as defenders. Quaresma still on the wing. Lampicu maybe on the wing, and then Rascal in attack, but we're gonna have to see how they're gonna be lining up then. But yeah, it's surprising to see, you know, KEAK. I wouldn't say it's like their best quarter, because Alex de Souza, you know, one of the best players from Snazzies, from Par 7, wherever he's played. They also have Honor, you know, Turkish, one of the best Turkish players ever, probably, from World of Soccer as well. Francesco Totti, pretty much the same. He was, you could say, almost lifelong to not a crew, but now joined them. And if you look at their squad, they have the base Turkish national team.
Oh, I'm scared.
Why?
Because we can meet them in the next round after in the fourth round.
It's possible, yeah. Well, for Napoli, it's still an option to get a buy round as well, because several clubs already are getting them. So we could get it in the third.
Yeah, why not? But in the third round, we have another crew. Because this is the only option. Except special forces. We met in the first round, and we can get them twice. So I'm hoping for a buy round. It can happen to us.
Okay, looks like KEAK trying to surprise Victoria a little bit again, or did they just decide upon it late? Sapper is taking large body again, so they're gonna continue on with this. I mean, to be honest, after Sapper, they take it. They won a lot more headers. They got more field pressure overall, so it's definitely useful. I think Victoria doesn't really have anybody who could counter it as well. I don't remember any one of these players to play large, maybe except Menes. So this could prove to be important. Because Sapper, he's been a natural ogre player, due to him being a goalkeeper as well, of course, for a long time. Looks like Victoria is still making pre-game substitutions. Rascal went away. They also have UNEC available, but Rascal is still joining himself. So Victoria can count for 2 substitutions if needed. Or even 3, I'm sorry. There's still Calais as well available.
But yeah, Victoria will play more defensive this match, I guess, because they really felt Basket's effort. His carousels around the defenders, and it's a big trouble for Victoria.
Yeah,
They can play more defensive. Yeah, because looking at the defensive line in the second game, they really looked lost.
Yeah.
Because they needed to score, and they just...
Duke needs to reconnect, apparently. He's been having problems. Talking about the top teams, of course, in this tournament, we have, Tiki Tackle is new, they've been coasting past even the best opponents right now, like New Factory, and not a crew. What we thought could maybe pose a challenge, but they really didn't. I think the overall score there was 17-4 for Tiki Tackle. But going by team rank, Victoria is the second best active team right now, just behind New Factory, in fact. So these are competitive games, these are ranked games, and if they win those, they definitely get a good boost. Against KEAK, of course, they need to win even more, because they lost a lot of points from that last game. That definitely hurts a little bit. Yeah, for example, by going by points, are way ahead of Galatasaray, not a crew. Of course, Napoli. I mean, we're not really known for having rank points. And if they win, they could. They could overtake Snaz's possibly with 2 wins, actually. Looks like Duke is still lost somewhere. And here he is, just rejoining.
I hope we'll start soon.
Yep.
Someone is just not pressed ready button.
Yeah, it's Lance and Duke still not ready. Duke is still having problems, and he's having a lag, so that's problematic because KEAK still doesn't have anybody else available. I think it's just these 5 players online, and that's true. They also have Alex Mitrita, for example, on the team, who's been traveling around. It's been one of the best players so far for them, counting goals per game. I think he's like second best there with Paskid. At least he makes the top 3 with Paskid and Sapper. And actually, Alex Mitrita, you know, he played himself in Victoria. It was his previous club, but he's not playing against them here.
Maybe that's the reason.
Yeah. Doesn't want to. We also have a lot more spectators coming on. Of course, it's later on into the night as usual. Game gets going a little bit more live. It looks like Victoria as well is getting a bit some unrest among their players because we're still waiting on Duke. It's just a curse with the third game. They can't start in time. Yeah, Victoria. I'm sorry, I was talking about Paskit as well. I wanted to at least about his career. You know, he's played in Special Forces, of course, started in Special Forces. But he played in different clubs, you know. He played in Rogue Family even for a while and got a lot of goals there. And now it's his new venture, and so far he's been very, very big player for KEAK.
Oh, and the game has started actually.
Yeah, apparently
We're on the way.
already.
Victoria.
Victoria wanted to appeal for a walkover already. But Duke was getting back. Of course, Mortis. It hits the post, but doesn't bounce inside the goal. Luckily for KEAK here. Rascal picks it up, nicely turns around. He has a very fluid movement. Rascal, one of the best.
Duke's clears.
Yeah, I'd say Rascal is one of the best technical dribblers actually in the game. He can pretty much go like 20 minutes in game time, just not giving away the ball to anyone. PQ, of course, forcing a long ball. Okay, but it looks like they took off that large body from Sapper, so they're not going with it. They're trying to play him up front, small body, Duke and Lens in defense. Quaresma finding Rascal, that's a bit tough. You know, we see KEAK once again starting off. It's starting off a little bit like the first game. Rascal Mortis on the wing, long ball coming in, but Lampicio not ready. It was curling towards the goalkeeper more. Paskit, Chavo.
You know, Victoria has a bit of fresh blood because Rascal joined.
Yeah, maybe it helped.
And as you said, he's a very good dribbler. So
yeah, and if you have like a full lineup when you know one player from one nation, it's just very much easier as well. I'm pretty sure they trust Rascal a little bit more at least than Calais. And it's probably a more ideal lineup for them. Sapper was there to block it, but goes out for a corner. Victoria taking it short. Taking too much risks here. Lampicu gets past these two players. Squeezes it through. Rascal here.
Rascal.
Oh, that's a
foul. Who's going to pay
and
penalty? Chavo gets the yellow card.
Oh, that's a really unfortunate area. You know, and probably tried to stop the cross first, but got Lampicu in the end, and Lampicu just no chance for the goalkeeper. If you shoot it against the post and it goes in, not even a large body can save it, and Sapper was small anyways.
You know, he jumped under some degree, so he actually could save it, but he just picked the wrong side.
Lens.
Oh,
That tries to extend it. I think Lens was played into offside from there anyways.
Yep, he was offside, but maybe it was a try.
Tries to get through, but no luck here. Very tight in Victoria's own third. Mortis. Good ball into Rascal. I think the goalkeeper won't make a move out. Rascal picks it up. Mortis tries to extend to short. Chavo. Pass hit. It's been, once again, a very open game. Mortis picks it up, has to score it himself. No really other options there, but straight at the goalkeeper.
It was an unfortunate angle, and maybe not possible to score.
Should get it first. Now 3-on-2. Needs to make it happen now. KEAK, long ball in. Sapper don't have a large body, but he hits it anyways.
At least try, and Sapper...
Quaresma lets it through for a second, but Mortis was in position at the center of the goalkeeper's area there. Rascal taking his time with the passes. Mortis, Victoria in the lead. Happy with it right now. They would win the series. Paskit. Rascal once again reclaims the ball. Mortis is going to play a long. No, back to Rascal. Always through defense right now from Victoria's side. Good pass. Mortis is opened up. Rascal is even freer. Nice and there it is. Chavo blocks it. Blocks it again. Mortis, is that a foul? No, it isn't. Anyways, goalkeeper's ball.
Victoria hypnotizing KEAK players with their passing game.
Yeah, it's tough, to keep up with everything. Even if you're like assigned players to mark, it's still really, really hard. Chavo.
You can easily lose a concentration because you see players moving left and right, passing left and right.
Yeah,
Victoria tries
to Menace now, but packs off. They need to be united on their own half as well. KEAK can't really put too many players up to press. They change positions now. Sapper is retreating, of course. Paskit's going to be that one player planted up front to maybe find with long balls, but even he needs to drop. Lampicu was freeing up, but can't hit the ball. And looks like KEAK is asking for a timeout once again because Duke is probably lagging again, and that's that thing to see here. And surprisingly, KEAK has a substitute available.
Wow,
it's no one other than Alex de Souza. Yeah, that's a surprise. And I'd expect to see, big up of quality as well in the game right now.
They unlocked a new Pokemon, and he just appeared on the field.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he's going to be taking over the defensive duties of Duke, but it's still going to be a big...
missed it a bit.
Yeah, too high of a ball there, just went into altitudes. Menace. Mortis. Pretty much the same game from Victoria, just short passes right now, trying to unlock the lines of KEAK, Menace, maybe finding Rascal. No, back to Morris in the center, taking it slow. Quaresma finding Menace, Rascal, no offside. Mortis misses the ball. Sapper, nice tackle
by Sapper.
Yeah, but immediately 2 players on Paskit. He can't really dribble through easily. Can show his kills, but only if he's one-on-one, like up front, and is the receiver of a long ball. Paskit gets it to Lens.
I know KEAK can afford themselves just passing around, positionally moving forward, because it's just 1-0 for Victoria, and the half is up.
Yeah, already it's actually half time, and they don't have a lot of time. That's true. They just need one goal pretty much immediately.
They need one goal. They have 45 minutes left.
So Rascal is subbed out. I'm trying to understand it's going to be brought in, and it's going to be Hakale at the back. So, is he going to be playing an attack this time around, more like on the wing? I just want to say as well that Alex and Lens as well, they changed positions. Alex was actually positioned to mark Lampicu. I noticed that. First half, Alex played on the right. Now he's on the left to check Lampicu. And they might have troubles with Kale, actually. He's a bit of bit of a troublesome entity there. Chavo manages to push the ball away, but Alexon Lampicu is probably a good thing, you know. Lampicu right now is quite free. Paskid is advancing. That's a good ball. Sapper, he needs to control it. Quaresma takes him down with a foul. Chavo. Yeah, they obviously want to get into a shooting position. Chavo somehow finds it. He just taps it inside and draws level. Menes lost his surroundings for a while there and
wow,
got
like rebound, and Chavo just went 1v1 versus goalkeeper. Wow, incredible moment.
Surprising. Ooh, long ball in, but that just goes over the top of everybody's heads there. Sapper back to Lens. Maybe finding Paskid with a long ball. That's exactly what they're going for. Paskid
is not offside.
Yeah, and Sapper's there as well. Maybe they can get it through. He goes in for himself, but Chavo's tackle, yeah, maybe a bit too early there. Should have positioned at the front back post. I'm sorry, Lens using another one, and there is Paskid. No way, Paskid and KEAK take the lead right now. They would be through. No penalties needed. This is the third and final game, and all what matters right now is the lead. Mortis. That was a very bad pass, just nowhere close to Calais. Lens, long ball, floating over the top, but Mortis is there. Lampicu finds Quaresma. Maybe a bit too wide. Quaresma can't apply a lot of pressure. Here comes the ball. Lens clears it. Mortis going to be passing inside. Lampicu picks it up. Lampicu still trying to find his way through three. Too egoistic there. Paskid picks it up. Over to Sapper. Good ball. Sapper can control it, but Quaresma shoulder to shoulder with Sapper.
I just found a mistake in my scoreboard. I forgot to change home and away side. Now it's gonna show the right score for the right team.
Yeah, it's definitely KEAK leading right now, and Lens good header there. Lens as well, actually one of the better hitting defenders there is in the game. Paskid trying to cut inside. Calais there, and they're just
Alex takes it.
Yeah, good. Well played there, you know. They're trying to put too much players in Paskid, but they forget about the rest, like we saw with Chavo, for example, in that goal situation. Menes, Calais, Chavo gets the ball.
Is a piece of chaos on the field. Victoria players are trying to get the lead back, and KEAK trying to score more.
Yeah, and careless passes from Victoria, I know we've seen in the past, like 10 minutes in game. Lens, very good time to spend on the ball. Mortis picks it up this time. An error from KEAK side.
Yeah, but how easy it was to broke the defense.
It's surprising, you know, because this isn't really like even a play-out game or something, but these two teams are taking it so seriously right now. Both sides really want to win this. And Calais with another header, but so far everything's been blocked from KEAK's side. Absolute shutdown from them. Chavo plays it short, lazy to Lens, and they're happy to just waste time if needed. Long ball goes over the top. Menes is there, doesn't let anything through anymore. Paskid is under a watch. Quaresma, Alex de Souza on his side. Quaresma, lazy to Calais, and he heads it in, and that was clinical from Calais. All that's needed, one unmarked location, and
for
the header goes in.
Yeah, for a second I thought it's not going to be in, but...
Yeah, nicely off the post. Very low as well. Sape, not off. Oh, Lord. He had to react fast, of course. Yeah, just half a second to charge the shot, but couldn't aim it as well during that half a second. Very unlucky. 2-on-2 now. Still plenty of time left to play. Sapper misses the header. Is out of his position a little bit. Quaresma brings the ball back into the box. Menes picks it up. They're all being marked, but Menes tries to make it through. Mortis here. Mortis going for a shot himself. Too bad. Right in the center. Quaresma. Back again. Still in Victoria's possession. Calais with another one. But this time blocked. Mortis gets it right at the goalkeeper. Yeah, Mortis right now has been losing his concentration a little bit. Paskid plays it to Sapper. Well played. Menes didn't expect that pass. Lens, Paskid opening up in the center. Lazy to Paskid. Paskid with a shot. Menes throws it away. Sapper, that was a bit of a bad cross, but still KEAK ends up with a possession. Alex de Souza, we know he can get past a whole team if he wants to. This time back to Sapper. Sapper to Alex.
Alex de Souza
runs in, tries the goalkeeper, but was too close to him. Oh Lord.
We might see the
Lampikiu picks up the ball.
penalties.
Very well might, Lampikiu still in here. Calais not inside the box. He's needed more there, but any good header could do it for Victoria. Menace. Calais was free, but only for a second.
Quaresma,
Menace up
no.
already. I really like to see, how KEAK is just placing these players all around the box. They are ready to win every one of these crosses. Sapper back to Jabo. And still evades Menace's tackle over to Lens, and that Turkish teamwork is just well-ironed machinery right now. Lens into the box, but curls outside. Nobody hits it. 89th minute. Oh, Sapper has an opportunity to cut away the pass. Calais to Mordis. Chavo, they need to stop this attack. It's overtime already. Victoria only one opportunity, and Mordis wastes it.
And
it's gonna be penalties.
Penalty shoutout.
Oh Lord! But it's gonna be small goalkeepers then. We're gonna be seeing small goalkeepers because Sapper was whole game small. Didn't change it at the end of first half. Chavo's taking first shot. It hits the crossbar. Chavo, what is he doing? No need to go for style. You need to go for the sure goal. Sapper under a lot of pressure here. Mordis, very weak penalty, but since Sapper still flying. Alex de Souza, he scores so many penalties in his career, but he misses it straight into the post. And KEAK, they are crumbling under the pressure right now. Quaresma steps up, pretty much discord, and Victoria are already through with one leg. Lens, well, you can't afford to miss any more penalties. And there it is, he scores it. Now Sapper, he needs to respond. He needs to save one shot. Calais here, and he saves it. Just what's needed for KEAK right now. They need to score this one. Pass kid here, and it's a sure goal. KEAK needs another one from Sapper, another good save. Menace, he's an experienced shooter, but Sapper guesses it. He guesses the position, so it's 2-0 from Victoria. Then KEAK goes 0-2.
Incredible.
And recovers it. Sapper, the taker. And he sends Lampikiu wrong way. And just a pile of pressure on Lampikiu right now. Can he withstand it? Can he be the hero? Oh, Sapper so close, just fingertips away. It could be anybody's game right now. Chavo steps up, Lampikiu straight into center. Oh Lord, Sapper needs to save this one, or KEAK has lost the game. Mordis. Oh, and Sapper goes for the center save instead. It's gonna be Victoria's series. Well, that was really unexpected, this end altogether. It
was quite entertaining.
Absolutely, yeah. So Victoria go up into the 1-1 bracket, and they didn't have a very good goal difference though from these three games. So they will be meeting Special Forces in their next series. And KEAK will be meeting Dinamo Bucharesti then.
Well, I really enjoyed this match.
Absolutely. I mean,
the change of events was quite unexpected.
Yeah.
It was really unbelievable when Basket scored his goals in the second match. He just cracked the timeline of the events.
Yeah, but great series, and obviously a lot more to come. We're going to be resuming with games then this Friday and Sunday, so it's definitely going to be streams around then as well. So you can subscribe to the TPM FA channel or the TPM Football main channel, and that was me, Reina, and Ilvol bringing you the game.
Yep. Thank you for watching. See you later. And never write /die in the chat.